Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. In this tutorial, I'll be showing you how I fill in my eyebrows. I hope you learned a thing or two, and don't forget to give this video a thumbs up. So before I actually do my actual eyebrows, I place my foundation on first, and I only do that because I'm scared that I'll mess up my eyebrows once I actually place foundation around my eyebrows, if that makes sense. For eyebrows, I use the Dipbrow pomade in the shade dark brown. Looks like this. And then this brush I actually picked up from Morphe. It's the 7B brush and it looks like this. And then it also has a spoolie at the end. So what I start off by doing is I kind of brush my hairs into place like that. If you notice, this eyebrow over here, actually, like right here especially, I barely have any hair, and this one is like harder to control. Like the growth of the actual hairs is like all over the place. When I go get them done, they can never get like a good shape. They kind of just, I don't know, pluck the extra eyebrow hairs. And then if you do notice, I thread my eyebrows, so right here it's like really bumpy, and it's not like pimples, it's more like, I don't know, like not a rash. It's like, it's just this eye is much more sensitive than this eye. If you could see, like right here, it's like a little rough area. Anyway, to begin, I just tap into the product like this, not picking up too much, not picking up too little. I actually start doing my good eyebrow first. I place the Dipbrow, the pomade, under my eyebrow. So I start outlining on like the bottom portion of my eyebrow, and I just swish it back down, and then whatever product is left on the brush, I continue down like so. Notice I haven't picked up any product yet. I like to get the shape of it first, and then I fill it in. I always extend the actual product more than, like, if you notice, I took the line all the way down here, and like my hair actually stops right here, and I'll show you why I did that later on in the video. Now I'll pick up a little bit more product and I will shape the top portion of my eyebrow. And with the same product, I just kind of brush through. Now I take my brush. I'm not picking up any more product, but I actually brush the dark outline that I made originally, just so that it could blend out and you won't have any harsh lines like that. And if you mess up, if you're not getting the shape that you want, don't worry, because we'll be cleaning it with concealer towards the end. Now I'm not picking up any more product, but I start to go into the area where I have less hair, which is the innermost part of my eyebrow. Like that. And now I'm going to take the actual spoolie and brush through it, and I repeat this process until I get like the right consistency throughout my eyebrow. So what I mean by consistency is I obviously like to have this part of my eyebrow darker. I mean, sorry. I like to have this part of my eyebrow lighter and then this part darker. And I kind of just brush through. For the area over here, I brush up because my hairs do, like right here especially, like they do grow upward. So I'm gonna brush through that. And I'm just gonna continue this process until I have, or my eyebrows are looking the way I want them to look. Over here, I'm noticing that like I barely have any product. So I'm just gonna gently tap into the pomade and cover it. I know it's looking a little messy, but like I said, we're going to be cleaning it with concealer, so there won't be any problems. Now that I did this eyebrow off camera, I'm going to go, on camera, I'm going to go on and do my other eyebrow. And I'll be showing you guys, but I'm going to speed up the process because I don't want this to be a super long video. I don't know if you all noticed, but when they actually do my eyebrows look straight. So with the actual product, I actually like curve them a little like upward and then down, if that makes sense. So I like to focus these lines to have them like end on the same level. I don't connect them, but I have them end in an area where they look a little similar. Not all eyebrows have to be exactly the same. It doesn't really matter. It's not really, like I said, one eyebrow is always better than the other. One eye, like makeup, is better than the other. I'm not too picky over that. I just want them to look similar. Like I don't want them to look too different from each other. But this eye usually has less product right here because naturally I don't really have a lot of hair that grows in that area. So before I actually clean up with concealer, I want to make sure that they look a little like even, that the product consistency throughout my eyebrows looks fairly equal. I like to have, like I said, a little bit of product here, a little bit of product here. I do extend it over where my hair actually is, because towards the end, like we'll clean it with concealer and you'll see a little trick that I do. Alright, so for eyebrows, I actually use this brush right here. The flat brush that I always use to cut my crease is the same brush that I use to clean up my eyebrows. For concealer, I use the Instant Age Rewind, the one that I always use, in the shade Fair. So what I do is I actually pick up some product like that. And I start to place it. I typically always start at the top of my eyebrow. I don't know why, this is the routine that I've started to get used to. I follow the top shape of my eyebrow like this to clean out any excess product that I may have placed. And I follow it down like that. So then over here, I don't know if you can notice, either that's hair or that's product. It doesn't really matter because I will be cleaning it with my brush in just a second. When I do under my eyebrow, I clean up the under the arc of my eyebrow first, like this, and then I follow it back out like that. And I take the same amount of product, I'm not picking up any more, and I'm just cleaning under the actual eye. Sometimes I do my eyebrows a little thicker, sometimes they're more natural looking where I just put the pomade like over my eyebrows and I don't really like clean them up or anything. They're more natural looking. It all just depends on how much time I have, like what kind of look I'm doing. Usually I go for this kind of eyebrows, but it's usually just a matter of preference. Over here I do the same thing. I start on top, and if I take too much product I just go upward, because I will be blending it all out, and I follow. So when it comes to cleaning this eyebrow, I want it to match into my good eyebrow, so I drag it the brush a little bit downward. Like that. And if I go too much into my eyebrow, I just pick up the brush. I don't add too much of a product because it will darken the eyebrow way too much. I kind of just use the product that's already on my eyes and just move it around and make it the shape that I want it to be. Like that. See, like I'll just take my brush and I like to do like a little mirror check. I like raise it up and I see how they look. Alright, so this eyebrow obviously is thicker than this one, so I'm not picking up any product or anything, and I'm actually just going to raise it up a little more. Okay, now I take one of my sponges that looks like this, and I take one streak of concealer upward, and I kind of just dab all the way up, like that. See, like this eyebrow has a good gradient. It goes like really light to like dark, but this one over here doesn't. So the way that I solve that, I take that same brush, no more product, and I extend the product. And that's pretty much it. I end up putting more concealer on my eyelids and then doing the rest of my makeup, which isn't what I'm going to do right now off camera, and I'll see you guys once I'm done. Alright guys, I hope you learned a thing or two on how to do your eyebrows. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, hit the subscription button, and I'll see you guys next time.